What's poppin', dogs? Mr. Allen here with a tricky problem involving parallel lines and solving for a missing angle. And we're about to do something that might seem kind of illegal in math land, but I assure you it is totally fine. Okay, you will not land you on math jail. So I got to solve for this missing angle here. I got two parallel lines. I got two other lines that aren't even full like transverse. If we continued through, they'd be transversals, but they stop like in the middle somewhere in here and form another angle. So what do we do to figure out x? First thought, you might be like, oh, is it 50 and 50? They're alternate interior. Well, no, because this line isn't parallel to this line. So that'll work, right? What else could I do? Is it complementary to it? Is it 40? No. But what you can do here, guys, take a straight edge. I can actually put in another parallel line. So I could draw another line here that splits that angle, not necessarily in half. I can't assume that, right? I mean, I could if I want, but then I don't know if this is parallel. Basically, you can choose like one thing to assume here and then try to math from there. So I'm going to assume that this is a line that is parallel to these three. And then I'm going to use properties of parallel lines to help me solve this, okay? So what I know now is that these three lines are parallel. So any of my alternate interior, alternate exterior, corresponding same side interior, same side exterior stuff applies here, and I can use that. I do know that this splits this angle, but I don't know how it splits it. It's not necessarily 25 and 25. It could be something else. It could be 10 and 40, 20 and 30. I don't know. But let's figure it out. So I'm going to look at this in two separate parts here, okay? Top half with these parallel lines. I've got this 150 up here, and sometimes it helps to actually draw it separately like this. I got 150 up here. This 50-degree angle, portion of that 50-degree angle right here is at this spot in this diagram. What do I do with that? Well, I do know this is 150, so this is 150, which would be right here, right? So what's left over for just this portion? Well, 180 minus 150 is 30. So this portion right here is 30 degrees, which leaves me with 20 degrees for that portion. They add up to 50 degrees. The top half is 30. The bottom half is 20. It totals 50, okay? All I've done here is use one parallel line with the other two and then split it up according to those types of things that follow from parallel lines. Now what? Well, look at our bottom half. We got alternate interior angles, so this x here is 20 degrees. Now, if you don't see it, that's okay. I'm going to draw the bottom half. This is what I have. This 20 is right here, so that's 20 degrees. 20, tiny 20. And then this x was right there. So those are alternate interior angles within this whole crazy looking diagram, often referred to as a Crook problem on the mathematical streets. I don't know where it got that nickname. Crooked, I don't know, whatever. But from there, as you can solve for any of them. I could have asked you for this one over here. This would be 180 minus 20, so what is that, 160? This would be 160 degrees. I could have asked for this one, 20 degrees, this one, 160 degrees, so on and so forth, right? I could ask for any of those angles, guys, and you can figure them out, even though it seems almost like impossible, all right? And one thing to remember is being able to draw stuff in. You can draw in a line that's perpendicular, just that's the only thing you can choose. You can work from there. I could bisect that angle, but that's the only thing I'd be able to do, right? I wouldn't be able to figure out anything else from there other than that it's been bisected. So you got to choose the thing that is going to help you most when you are mathing in geometry land, which is kind of a challenge. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or requests for other videos, pop them in the comments. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I hope you continue watching some of the dope math videos brought to you by Mr. Allen. All right, have a great day, guys. Stay awesome.